Hello, vinyl community and anyone else watching this. I'm back to do a video this time in response to Mean Mr. Mayo. He started a thread, or one of his actual viewers did, one of his thousands of viewers, and Joe's decided to make a video every time somebody... No, I'm kidding. He didn't do that. I'm in a mean-spirited mood. The video that his viewer asked for was 10 Beatles albums that mean something special to you. That, you know, aren't just part of your collection, but you have a fond memory of, something like that. And Joe cheated, did more than 10. I'm brutal tonight. And anyway, I've seen a couple videos. I know Paul Fit to Be Tie-Dye did one. I've seen Joe's. And I decided to do one. Mine will. They had great personal stories. Mine aren't so great and so personal, but these are the ones I thought of. I am just doing 10, and a couple of them are in pairs. Partially because my memory's not so good. But anyway, so here we go. 10 Beatle and Beatle related solo albums, whatever, that mean something to me, that I have a fond memory of, or blah blah blah. And most of them, these are about when I got them, as opposed to anything else. My mother was a bit of a Beatle fan. My father kind of hated them for some reason. One night I remember he came home at the dinner table and said, "I heard Hey Jude on the radio today. That's a really good song." And I was blown away because he always hated them. Anyway, this is what we're listening to in the background. I'm kind of playing with YouTube's copyright people, and let's see if they nag me on this. It's King's Road plays the Beatles. And okay, the first two kind of go together. The Beatles' Rubber Soul and Hey Jude. Neither of these are the originals. My mom had these. These were the two albums my mom had. And when I got old enough, 10, 11 maybe, I could play them on her stereo. She had a big console stereo. And one day I was playing this one, Hey Jude, and only one speaker was working. I wasn't getting any of the words to Rain. So when she got home from work, she found the cabinet off of her stereo, and me inside the cabinet fixing it. She wasn't too pleased about that until I actually did fix it, and it worked, and it was back to normal, and I put it all back together and put it back, and she probably jarred something when she moved it. It was just a wire was disconnected. But anyway, those are my memories for this, just my mom's. Neither of these were my mom's. I might have gotten my mom's records at one point, these two, but these aren't them. So at least I don't think so. This could be my mother's Hey Jude. I'm not positive about that. This is definitely a much later reissue of Rubber Soul. So start off with those two. Next we move on to this, the Beatles 67 to 70. I think it was Christmas 1975. I got this. My brother got the red album, I got the blue album, and this is my original copy. This is the copy I got from 1975. I'm assuming it's an original pressing. It's on Apple. So yeah, I don't have a lot more to say. It was a good Christmas. I got a Beatle album. My very first one. In fact, besides a Partridge Family album, this is only the second album I think I ever got as a gift in my life. So, from my parents. So very cool. That's my third one. Fourth one is the first McCartney album I ever owned. I have an aunt, Marilyn, who got me this one year along with two other albums for Christmas the next year, actually. Christmas of '76. And, yeah, and this is my original copy that she got me. It's on the black capital label, the McCartney label, as I call it. Yeah, my original copy of Ram. So, thank you, Aunt Marilyn, and thank you, Mom, for the other one. And first McCartney album I ever got. Now the next two are a tie because I can't remember which I bought first. Got some money for Christmas, so it was shortly thereafter, January probably. I went to Hill's department store and I bought this, Wings Red Rose Speedway, and I bought Wings Over America. Wings Over America was $9.16. Red Rose Speedway was $4.58. That's what Hill's charged for records. These are my original copies, and I don't remember which I bought first. I think this just because it was less expensive, but within 2 weeks I bought them both, and I bought them both at Hill's. So, and I remember Christmas Day, I saw a commercial for this album on television. Didn't know about it, didn't know anything about it. Not even, it just come out, I guess. And yeah. So there you go. This is 4 and 5. First two albums, Beatle related, that I ever bought. First two albums I ever bought, I'm pretty sure. Next we move up a little bit. I'm off to college. I walk into RBI Records, and in their Beatle bin they have, again, this is two more that's a tie. I see this. This is not my original copy of this. I sold it when I was hard up for money one time and recently got it back. This is called Abbey Road Number 3 Revisited. It's a bootleg. And this is the Beatles, the Decagon Sessions bootleg. They had these two records, and this was the day I decided to be a record collector because I'd never spent that kind of money. I didn't have that kind of money to spend on records. You know, I think this was about 15, and this was probably about 20. And this is just the Decca Sessions with some BBC stuff and the television Revolution in not very good quality. The video version of Revolution. And this is some really good Abbey Road outtakes in fairly good quality. For the time, excellent quality. So this made me a record collector. I went to the bank, I took out some money, I went back to RBI and I bought them and I never looked back. And these two records are why I'm standing here with a camera pointed at my face. So there you go, 6 and 7. Next, London Town. This is important to me because this is the first album I ever bought on vacation. First album I ever bought in another town in my life. And I can't tell you where we were. We were actually on our way home from probably Florida or somewhere. And we stopped at a mall somewhere. I don't know where. But they had a sale going on, and I bought this and Billy Joel's The Stranger because they were on sale. The records were on sale, they're like 6 o'clock or something like that. So it was 5:30. So I bought London Town, and this is my original copy of London Town. That was my original of the Decagon Sessions too, by the way. So there you go there. That was 9. I miscounted somewhere. And one more, Wings, Back to the Egg. This is the first album I ever bought by anybody on the day it came out. They played it as a midnight LP that Monday night. On I know it was the fall. School was just about to start, or school had just started actually. We were a week or two into school maybe. And on the midnight LP on WAL in Binghamton, they played this, and I taped it. And by the next morning, I actually knew it back to front. I just fell in love with this album. And after school, I walked over to Danny Discount. I laid my money down on the counter and came back with this copy of Wings, Back to the Egg. So there you go. There's 10 Beatle albums that mean something to me and why. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's not great, but you know, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com, and check out Mean Mr. Mayo's site. You guys must all know it, but if you don't, Mean Mr. Mayo, check him out, and check out Paul too. Fit to be Tie-Dyed. They're both excellent channels, great sources on Beatles stuff and other things as well. Alright, that's it. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.